Hey vinyl community, Jeff here again on this balmy, wet, moist Monday. Oh, it's raining. It's supposed to be raining all day today. Anyway, great stuff. Had some good stuff come in over the weekend, the past couple days. Thought I would show it. I wanted to, mainly because there's a series here that maybe you're not aware of. Another one of those labels that maybe you're not aware of. I'm always talking about some of the smaller labels that are releasing great music, like Aeonian Records have been the hot one recently that I've been talking about a lot. But there is another one that I got some stuff in, and I have talked about them before, and that's Animated Insanity Records. They are mainly a distribution place, and this is where I go to get quite a lot of my some of the more, obscure releases. And they really have great prices on a lot of their releases. And they're also the ones that put out that Within the Fire album that came out in 2021 that I showed. Great album that came out. So they do occasionally put out things on their own label. But for the majority of the stuff I've bought from them has been distro stuff. AnimatedInsanityRecords.com. And so what drew me to them, I hadn't bought anything in a little amount of time. And so I went over there because a while back, a couple of videos ago, I showed that I picked up this Angelic Forces CD. It's on No Dust Records, and I picked this up from Rox Records, and it was just a CD that they had. But when I went to log it into Discogs, I noticed that it was released on vinyl. I just didn't know where to find it. Turns out that Animated Insanity is the official U.S. distributor, one of the only U.S. distributors for the Angelic Forces album or for the No Dust record stuff. And so that's what initially caught my eye. I'm like, I need to go over there and buy that. I noticed it on their site, and I wanted to get it. They had it on black and gold. I stuck with black. I don't think there was a price difference, but I've been going more with black just to avoid any possible color issues. So this is what took me over there, because I found that they were the ones that were really the only ones I could find the Angelic Forces Arise album on vinyl. Then I get over there and I see that they have, in conjunction with No Dust Records, Animated Insanity released this band called Coffin Hunters. Awake the Dead. And so it's got this neat little obi strip there, and it is just some it's described as a new wave of traditional heavy metal mixed with heavy dose of what made the 70s hard rock great. And that's exactly what it is. It's borderline Nawabum type stuff. You're gonna have that classic, but it's more Americanized, I guess. But it really sounds like that. It's just flat up hard rock, gritty, kind of bluesy hard rock, and really digging it. And so, and again, the price was great on this album, and it's a joint effort. It was on black and white splatter. Might have been available in other colors, but I went with color this time. But it's got an insert with the band and everything. So this is a new release. I figured, well, I'm going to check this out. I've checked some samples online because it had been released, as an indie release from the band. And I dug it. So I'm like, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to support this from the label. And again, it was a joint effort from both Animated Insanity and No Dust, the same label from over there in the Netherlands. Well, then I realized this is the second reason, actually, that I went to the site, was because, again, on Rock's site, they had an album, a CD. And I'm going to show it in a second. But when I got over to Animated Insanity, I found out they had it too. But not only that, it was number 10 in the series, but they had the whole series, because I found out, it turns out that it is a series of CDs from No Dust Records and Animated Insanity. Again, a joint effort. And they started doing these in 2019. I don't know how I missed it. I guess because I wasn't focused as much on CDs. But this is very reminiscent of what I've been talking about with Aeonian Records, how they're releasing older 80s and 90s bands that either never really got any, they just were smaller stuff. So I haven't heard of any of these bands, and I haven't listened to all of them, but what I have heard, it's great. It's a mixture. It's, decent quality. It's not demo stuff. Not that I found any yet. And they are you know, everything from hard rock to what you would find, you know, traditional type metal of those days, the more of the melodic type metal. So number one in the series, again, there's 10 of them. Number one is Germain. And the neat thing is the whole series, I like the way they keep consistent with the way they look, but they've got this, they've got the flag of origin, and then they tell you where they're from and everything. And the insert, I won't show all of them, but, you know, high quality CDs with booklets. It's got pictures and stories from that time frame. And, you know, makes sense. The first couple of these actually are, you know, they have the flag, they're from the Netherlands, because the label No Dust Records is from the Netherlands. So it makes sense that they're pulling in some bands that are from the local scene. And so that's number one. Number two is Savage. It is, okay, Savage, yeah. Again, another one from the Netherlands. And like I say, just, you know, various styles of music, but for the most part, hard rock and early metal style. Number three, Christ Function. This is a U.S. band. So, yeah, from the 1992 is some of the source material there. Random, Shout It Out. Another one from the Netherlands. And again, all of these are great, high quality. This is, like you can see, number four. High quality stuff. Different links. You can see this one's got like a whole buttload of songs on there. So everyone's a little different, everywhere from EP size to whatever. Untamed, Tell the Truth, number five, and another U.S. band. Number six, Blackest, another U.S. band. I was listening to this one the other day, and I was really digging it. So, yeah, I mean, I've bounced around and listened to a handful of these to, you know, check them out. I haven't had a chance to listen to them all because they recently came in. Severe, Brainstorm, another U.S. band. Love the artwork on this. Great stuff. Number eight, I am not even going to pronounce this right. New Psalms. It's an English band. This is one of the early ones I saw, because this is, you know, one of the more recent ones that was released, and I checked them out online, pulled up a video, and I said, yes, I dig that. Number nine, Hungry. And they are another band from the Netherlands. This is the latest three, of course, showed up on the website, top of the website. So that's why I checked these out first before I went back and checked out the others. And these are all, I think, when I got them, they're like $10 a piece. And you can actually buy the first 7 of them as a combination for like $55. 7 CDs for $55. That gives you the first 7. Then you buy 8, 9, and 10, and you got the whole set. So it's really, you know, reasonable. And this is the one, Prophecy. Very borderline AOR, but like that sweet spot of very melodic, edge, hard rock, sort of metal, but with the, you know, I don't know how to describe it. Arizona band, I believe, from the U.S. You can check out online clips of these, because, you know, this is one you're going to want to check out for sure. They've got that sweet spot. So yeah, anyway, there you go. So Animated Insanity Records, check them out. I have mentioned them before. They have a lot of great stuff. This is some of the more recent stuff. Lots of stuff that they carry as a distro for just all kinds of different great projects and music, and great deals at times. So check them out, and I will see you later. Rock on and rock hard.